In this training video, we will be looking at the Task and To-Do section. Our first step is to navigate to the Task and To-Do section. I'm going to do this by clicking on the Task and To-Do button on the left side of our toolbar. After navigating into the tool, I'm going to confirm that I am in the correct change initiative. At the top of the screen, I have the current initiative dropdown. As I'm assigned to multiple change initiatives, I can select the correct change here. After navigating into the tool and ensuring that I have the correct change initiative, I can create a task. I'm going to do this by clicking on the Create Task button in the upper right-hand corner. This opens a dialog box where we can create the task. First, we will identify the task name. This should be a short, action-oriented, and outcome-focused. Starts with a verb. Second, we will fill in the task description. This is an overview of the task. You have room in here to put in as much or as little detail as is required. Third, we identify the priority. There are 4 options: low, medium, high, and critical. Use your judgment or organizational criteria for selecting the priority. I'm going to select medium for this demonstration. Next, we will select the status. Most tasks will be pending when first identified, but will shift to in progress, completed, or blocked as time progresses. Select the status that is appropriate. Next, we're going to select our start date. Moving down, we will select the applicable phases. The phases indicate where in the change process the change will be taking place. For this task, I'm going to select Identify Need to Change. It is important to know who is responsible for the task. You have the option to select a team member in the system or an external email address. Please note that if you select external email, you will still need to update the task for those that do not have access to the system. So when we select external email, we have the ability to type in that email address right there. For team member, you can select the team member that you want to assign the task to. And at the bottom, we can add checklist items to support the task. Many tasks will have multiple steps that need to be captured. This is an area to capture those steps. So to do this, I'm going to put in my text. I'm going to click Add. And I'm going to repeat this process for as many steps as I have. Click Add again. And if I need to remove any of these checklist items, I can go ahead and click that X and it'll remove it. From here, I click Create Task, and this creates the task. Now we have the ability to edit the task. By clicking this drop-down button here, I'm able to see the different items that are assigned. Here we can see the 5 items that we just added. We can click on the button to the left, and this marks the task as complete. If we incorrectly mark it, we can uncheck that box and it'll go back to active. Farther down we have Start. When we click Start, it moves the task into the in progress phase. If we've completed the phase, we can click Mark Complete, and that moves that to completed as well. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click the Edit button, and I'm going to move that back to pending. Update my task, and from here you can see that I still have the block button. When I click the block button, it's telling the user that something is blocking this change from moving forward. Now, there's still 3 buttons that we have here at the bottom. We have the Edit Task button, we've got the Delete Task button, and we've got the Duplicate Task button. Edit brings up the same dialog box that we used before. Here we can make changes to any of the items the same way we did when we created the task. I'm going to click Cancel. I can also delete the task. When I do this, I get a warning that says, are you sure you want to delete the task? If I don't, I can click Cancel. If I did, I could click OK. Last, we have Duplicate. This creates a complete duplicate. Everything is identical in the current moment. I can then open up and edit the task from here to make whatever changes differentiate it from the original task. Thank you for watching.